G'day guys and girls. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. I've got a parcel. My brake shoes for the 240Z. So I can get it back down on the ground rolling again. And it has to get rolling this weekend, and I have to get it out of that shed. Because we have a new project on the way. Well, it's not on the way, it's here. I'll show you in a sec. 620's ready for the car show. Mostly. It's just needs a bit of a detail. I wouldn't mind putting the MX-5 seats in it that I've got and just dealing with the discomfort for now until I get around to extending the cab. Or I thought of another idea of seeing if I can get a shorter steering wheel boss and drop the steering wheel back, but then it's going to be too close to the gear lever and indicator. So there's that. I guess there's options. There's custom steering columns. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what we can do, but at the moment it's looking like I'm going to extend the cab. But yeah, let's have a look in here. Now, I did say last video that I'm not going to do progress videos on customers' cars anymore, but what we've got here is another 240Z. Hang on, turn the lights on. The trouble with these LED lights is they flicker under video. I mean, I know you can adjust the video settings to combat that, but I haven't worked out how to do it just yet. I actually don't mind the old globe wheels, but yeah, it's reasonably tidy. I mean, I've got to close the sunroof in. I've already started. I've rolled up a patch and that fits, and I've started at the back here. I've stripped all the paint off the hatch. I've already fixed some rust in it. I've fixed some rust down here. And I'm thinking that's the worst of it. Well, I'm really hoping that's the worst of it, because the rest of the car looks pretty good. There's a little bit in the dog leg down there, but it's not too bad. So yeah, I've got to strip the car right out and do the usual rotisserie thing that I do. Got to get on the 1200. I'm going to get some high fill primer next week and prime that up ready for paint, because I've got to get that out of here too. So we're going to go down the shed now, down to the 240Z, because we're going to work on it all bloody weekend. As much as the weather's really nice and it'd be nice to go for a ride. I went for a decent ride last weekend on the Honda, on the VF750. So yeah, we're going down to get the 240Z rolling and out of this shed, because we've got to get the other 240Z down here so I can pull all the motor out and all that stuff. But I did do some work on it last week without filming. Sorry guys, but I was on a mission to get stuff done, and I kind of built an exhaust pipe. Not finished yet, because I don't like how low it's sitting to the diff, under the diff there. So I did it all with pie cuts, if you can see. And if you want me to do a video of explaining how to do pie cuts, I will. I just didn't want to, I didn't have the time to explain it, because I want to get this thing done and out of here. So I'm going to rip this exhaust out again, and I need to make some adjustments, because yes, it's sitting too low. Okay, I've got to get my thinking cap on first. Anyway. Okay. What I see that I need to do is I need to kick this exhaust that way and up a little bit. So I'm going to take it off here. I'm going to mark where the bottom is, because I need to pie cut it up and that way a little bit. Once I've done that, it means I have to adjust all the pie cuts that I've already done to make that muffler sit where it is. I've got to adjust those as well. Yeah, I was rushing a fair bit to get this done the other day, which made it not quite perfect. So I'm going to remedy that. But what I might do first is I might fit the brake and its brakes up so I can put the hub in, and that way I can roll it forward. Actually, no, I don't need to, because I can get at the back side of it. That's alright, I'll leave it as it is. I'll do the brakes afterwards. Excuse me. Alright, I'm going to get this exhaust off. Now you can see I've got pie cuts here. I haven't welded them all around yet, they're just tacked together. So what I want to do is, I've got a really ugly pie cut here, so I'm going to probably remove it from here, just so I can fix that pie cut as well, because that's not going to make for a pretty weld. And yes, I know I can buy mandrels, but I find something very satisfactory out of doing pie cuts, and they look pretty cool too. Lobster joins. So yeah, alright, I'm gonna just remove this weld here and get that ugly pie cut out of there. Okay, I've been welding up this lobster joint while I was waiting for it to cool down enough so I could actually pick it up again. Started fitting up my new brake shoes. So I'm gonna put the stub axle back in yet, but yeah, gotta keep moving. So show you what I got back here. I've reshaped the pipe so it sits up higher there. So now I've got to get underneath and line this up and mark it with a texter so I know where I need to weld it. So if we can get under here, let's see if I can do this with one hand. But yeah, it's looking like an exhaust. I've still got to weld all these ones here yet. I welded this one here to because they do move a bit when you weld them up. So I might even weld these ones up, weld these ones here up before I join these two together. But this one's got to go here like this, like so. So I think I've got it sorted now. It all lines up pretty good and it's not hanging down real low like it was before. Probably even get it up a wee bit higher. Okay guys, let's have a look, see what we've done here. Okay, we got a tailpipe and it's mounted nice and solid. It is rubber mounted, so I don't think it's not. There'll be an exhaust note coming out of there soon. Not far off at all. So anyway, it's sitting nice now, so don't have to worry about it bottoming out. I'm going to get under here and paint the sections that need it with, well actually I might paint the whole exhaust black, just so it doesn't rust where I've done the pie cuts. But that doesn't have to be done today, we'll do that another day. So we are far further ahead than what I expected to be. So it is just about time to go inside and have my evening meal, but tomorrow, if I don't come out tonight, that is, depends how stirred up I feel. Yeah, anyway, got to finish this side here off, so I've got to put the hub in, and I've got to connect up the brake lines, connect up the handbrake, connect up the drive shaft, clean up another brake drum for this side, and then I can put the wheels back on and drop it down and get it out of here. The other 240Z's got to come down and get pulled apart while this one's getting put back together. That's good. I've got reference. It looks good with a little tailpipe poking out there. It's starting to look like a car, guys. I'm getting pretty bloody excited. Ooh, it will be hard to sell this. I mean, not as in hard as in trying to sell it, but to let it go. This is the longest I've ever owned a car, and I've never driven it. Okay, well, I'm going to have a bit of a clean up and then go up and have some food. And if I don't see you out here tonight, I'll see you out here in the morning. First thing, bright and early. Okay, she's back on the ground, so now I've got to shift a few cars and stuff around so I can get her out. So first up is moving the 180B. It's going to be fun. No, not really, this one drives. So, yeah, the other ones I have to push though. Let's see if this starts. Funny thing is with this thing, I tried bleeding up the brakes and there's no way in hell I could get them to bleed. Then I left it sitting for a few weeks and now it's got brakes, so that's good. Okay, she's gonna need some choke, I think. Oh, how's that? Let it warm up for a bit. Okay, here we go. The more I drive this thing, the better it's running. Oh, sort of. Anyway. One day we'll get into it. You've got to come out. Well, I was going to clean up that mess there with the line trimmer here, but it's got spark, it's got fuel, but it just won't run. I don't know what's going on with it. So, kick it, see if that works. But might be time for an electric one. So she's had her first gentle wash. I mean gentle because it's still got no window rubbers, or window on this side for that matter. But yeah, it's good to see it out in the sun. Forgot how sparkly this colour is, and the flip from gold, green to gold. This side is halfway through being buffed. You can see where I've been rubbing it down here. I don't know if it shows up on the camera, but it's where I've been wet sanding and haven't finished buffing it. But yeah, it's looking good, guys. I can't wait till it's at the stage where all I have to do is detail it. It's getting close. guards aren't bolted on yet. I'll bolt them on soon, so the gap's not quite right there. I'll bolt them up and get them right. I'm going to paint the lips of the rim, the rims of the wheels, the outer rim, and I'll leave the centers black. But I was thinking of either doing the same color as the back panel here, or a darker bronze. Undecided yet. Maybe I'll get some bronze paint and I'll do one of each. Birds are just attacking the cat. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I'll do one of each and I'll bolt them on, and I'll see what I prefer. I can vision the bronze. I can't quite vision the dark silver though. And I don't know why it's still, I suppose there's still a little bit of weight to go in it with the interior, but I've done an Audi and chopped about 2 inches out of the springs, but it's still sitting up like a four-wheel drive. I'd hate to see how high it was sitting on the standard springs. Oh well, we'll see how it sits when there's some weight in it. The last of the weight, I mean, you've got to put some fuel in the fuel tank yet. You've got seats, dash. Not sure whether it's enough to weigh it down that much though. Might have to go some coilovers eventually. But yes, as I was saying, it probably will be for sale when it's finished. I'm not going to be in any hurry to sell it. If it doesn't sell within 5-10 years, that's fine, as long as it sells within 5 or 10 years. But yeah, saying that, money talks. So if anyone wanted to offer me something right now for it, a decent offer, glue those on. Someone wanted to make me a decent offer, whether they wanted to take it now as is or once it's finished, then who would I be to argue? Yeah. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next, whether I actually get the motor ready to start. That wouldn't be such a bad idea. It's got a clutch. Brakes are almost there. I need to get a new master cylinder. But other than that, she's almost ready to go. I'm going to put the brake lines in from the master cylinder to the actual wheels. I've got the one that goes to the back. That one's already hooked up. I just got to put the front ones in. I have them. I just need to do it. Needs new plug leads, a coil, fuel lines. That's about it. Oh, I've got to put oil in it and the gearbox, and then it's ready to start. Still got to do a cooling system yet. And I'm waiting on the interior. It's on order, but apparently it's sitting in customs. So yeah, nearly there guys, nearly there. I might be driving it within 6 months, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Get it out and about. Do a few car shows before I sell it. Well, I've got to put the old 180B back where it belongs, and I'm about stuffed, guys. I need a rest. I'm gonna have a little rest for a while, and I might come out and ponder what I'm doing here. Yeah, I could get into some more buffing. But that's energetic. I went pretty hard getting that exhaust done this weekend. Yeah, she's ready to go. Oh, I've still got to put the clamp on the collector. I'll do that later. I should have done that while it was over the pit still. I forgot. Never mind. Don't like how these tyres have gone brown and they haven't even been on the road yet. Anyway, I'm going to sign off, guys, so have a good one. And yeah, I will get some more detailed videos coming up very soon. it's just been a hectic life, so when I slow down a bit, when that's finished, yeah, there will be some more detailed videos coming, so stay tuned. It's not far away. So yeah, catch you later, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all that shit, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.